try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense making their way on the field to open this game. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Man, you can't see shit.
First play looking to throw it. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's a quarterback keeper. There's some space around the 30. Quarterback in the clear. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Huskers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball in.
Blitz and a quick sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Dukes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. And the Dukes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A play action, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Here's the target, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. That coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And we're all tied up now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set out at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Dukes. That's how you finish a play. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution and come up with 6.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. This drive is important. Last one, and nowhere to go. The ball's not loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Looking for a receiver. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Draw to the back. He's going to lose yards. The defense makes a play to end the first. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Quick throw, catch made on the outback. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Oh, a reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Running back has it on the screen now. Stop right there at the line with no gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily pass rush gets home. Because this is what I love about the legacy of the Nebraska linebacker is the ability to get after the quarterback like this. I think about some of the guys that you and I have had a chance to watch wear that uniform. Back in the old days, it was that half jersey, right? Guys like Trev Alberts and Broderick Thomas and Terrell Farley in the mid-90s on that national championship team. And Levante David, who's a great pro, but got it all started right there in Lincoln.
Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. Oh, what a move. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tailback with another carry. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Dukes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. And they will try out the field goal team here. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this up.
Well, they got him again. He's like a statue back there. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Makes a nice move there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a... And he makes the catch. Touchdown, James Madison.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Huskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. James Madison's offense back out there now. And they get the second half started with the running play. Moves the ball up to the 30.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular. Use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Going to throw for it on third and short. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Dukes. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass rush closing in. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Well, teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this. It really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, this is why... Football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Third down, out of the shotgun. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Cornhuskers will have 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. And here's the handoff. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. And is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And this one is caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll use the ground game here. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's James Madison in front right now. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. final period of play. Is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. That's enough to move the sticks. First down. From the 23.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying for a touchdown here. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to 29.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Leaning on the run game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Dukes come to the line in a hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Dukes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
James Madison's offense back out there now. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down after that completion. Here comes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Leaning on the run game here late. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Dukes. Strong game by this quarterback. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, James Madison. This offense really clicking. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. 1st and 10 now for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.